return to base.
These nuts. Got it.
Welcome to Star Wars News. Today we'll be talking about Rey's physique in Battlefront 2 and whether DICE is going to fix it or not, and some other shit. As you can see, Rey's physique is currently spot on with Daisy Ridley's. But this being a video game, I think gameplay is more important than sticking completely to canon, and so I ask, why not give Rey some big bouncing titties? I'm positive DICE can get the physics just right, and running and jumping with the new Rey would be more rewarding and more satisfying with the pair of big old knockers flopping around. And also, if they beefed up that ass too, the combinations of improvements would be god tier.
Finish the beer. What's up? This is the same gameplay as from the intro where I murdered my way up to the castle and got on top so that
I have the high ground.
And despite the ion attachment, I still had enough of an advantage and firepower to eliminate the enemy.
Wait, this just in, breaking news. If you have EA Origin or EA Access on the PC or Xbox, you will be able to start playing Battlefront 2 on November 19th, a whole week early. And if you have the PS4, well, that's too fucking bad. So EA,
would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to me!
First order, drop the package.
You know though, it is what it is, and you know what? It really doesn't matter. Not all the details are out yet, and heard something that it might only be for 10 hours of gameplay, which would be nice to have, but you know what? I'll take it at November 17th for launch with 11 Galactic Assault maps and free DLC along the way. Pow! Right in the kisser. And you gotta love that infiltration. The EE4 certainly overpowered, and it is getting a nerf. But you know what? Even if they take the damage down to half and put a cooling function on it, you know what? I don't think it would really even matter, because the active radar and the speed, that's what helps me maneuver and take their flank or even their backside. So the firepower isn't really even too big of a deal. I'll have to adapt and shoot accurately for once, but and I might not get a kill like that, but and so you could see that. Yeah, I didn't even see that, dude. And so it is good that it is getting a nerf, because it did have way too much firepower, and as a specialist you should have to be accurate to get the kill, and as long as it still has the active radar and the sprinting speed, it's gonna be all good. Still my #1 play for sure. I think this game is going to have very refreshing post-launch DLC. We are getting Obi-Wan and General Grievous later on down the road, and I wouldn't be surprised if that came with Utapau. But either way, like how they're pairing Obi-Wan Kenobi with General Grievous, what I really hope to see is Mace Windu. Mace Windu and Count Dooku as part of a Geonosis DLC. It just makes sense. And if we don't get that, I think we'll still get Dooku in the game, but as Anakin's match. And as much as I want Mace Windu, and I really do want Mace Windu, I think this could be a much better route, as it would certainly open up the doors to the possibility of an Ahsoka Tano and Asajj Adventures edition, but at this point, of course, it is only wishful thinking, and all I can really do is fantasize over an Anakin Ahsoka, Dooku Asajj massive prequel DLC drop, and of course, masturbate vigorously. But while we are on that topic though, I really hope we get Princess Leia's slave outfit as a skin, so I can wear it as I play a sequel-era Princess Leia Organa and kick ass fashionably on maps such as Starkiller Base. Woo! Who wants to be a droideka? Say droideka 5 times fast!
Jordica. Oh wait, they're plural. Jordicas. But I can also say toy boat. Toy boat, blah, blah. Fuck.
You try that shit. It ain't easy. Droidicas, man. I want to be a Droidica. I don't give a fuck. Make them cost 4,000 reinforcements. I want them in the game. Doesn't need to be now launch. It doesn't need to be DLC drop 1 or 2. I just want them eventually, man. I need to be a fucking Droidica rolling around, fucking gunning bitches down. Man, that shit would be sick. Alright, well that's basically all I have to say for today besides rocket droids, jump troopers, whatever you want to call them. They're fucking awesome. Specialists, I think they're the best offensively, you know, with the infiltration. And maybe they'll even be past the nerf, we'll see. But the jump troopers, man, their mobility for, you know, quickly, you know, flying away, or their sidestep with the rocket, it's just really strong, powerful, you know, good way to stay, you know, to survive. Unless you respond, so you can be Darth Maul. Phase Pork Hub. Out.
Oh my god, fuck me!